Greetings, owners of fine luxury cardboard rectangles. We are here today for an Ikoria booster battle flavor showdown. So you will see here, I have two boosters. How does it work? We're going to have a flavor battle between these two boosters. Now, this is something I did on the channel way back, so it's been a while since we've done it. First thing we're going to need to do is get these packs opened up and good to go, all right? So we will start out, apparently, with a prickly marmoset on one side, and let's see what we got. Oop, off you go, onto the floor. Who cares? Here we go. Oh, I guess, you know what? Open it on camera, cheater boy. You were making the fake Ikoria packs. I know you made them in your mom's basement. All right, so the first round is going to be Prickly Marmoset versus the Frenzied Rapper. So Prickly Marmoset is 1 red and 2 for a 2/3 first striker. Whenever you cycle a card, it gets +2 power until end of turn. It says it's either terrified or extremely mad at us. Definitely one of the two. And that's from a missionary, I guess, who's wandering around through through the wildlands. All right, and so you can see the artwork is just this crazy quill-backed monkey looking nut job, and we've got a Frenzied Raptor, 1 red and 2 for a 4/2 dinosaur. Though, what does it say here? Though the road through Raugrin is lined with alarm crystals, some monsters seem to be adapting. We've had raptors feigning attacks on provision caravans, while others try and sneak through the lava curtain. Okay, so, I mean, this is, I gotta say, I'm gonna give it to the Marmoset. The Marmoset seems like it's just more fun. This is gonna be the winner of the first round, flavor-wise. I dig the flavor of the Marmoset more. It's more amusing. The whole, like, you're gonna get messed up by a Marmoset. It's just a monkey. The dinosaur feels a little bit small for a dinosaur. He's kind of underwhelming, and the flavor text didn't really hit with me. But this is gonna be the winner of the first round. So what we'll do is I'm gonna put the winners up here, which kind of out of the way of the camera so it doesn't pull focus, but so that I can count them up later to determine which pack was the winner, 1 or 2. Interesting, we went 2 red cards, now we're gonna do 2 white cards. We have Helica Glider and Imposing Vantasaur. So Helica Glider is 1 white and 2 for a 2/2 Nightmare Squirrel. Helica Glider enters the battlefield with your choice of a flying counter or a first strike counter. It could subsist on seeds, but its preferred fare is your face. Look at that, man. It's like those crazy flying monkeys flying squirrels that you see leaping from tree to tree with their little, like, glider wings, but it's got a more grotesque vibe to it, and it's got 2 tails. That's hilarious. All right, and what else do we have here? We've got Imposing Vantasaur. 1 white and 5 for a 3/6 dinosaur with vigilance. It cycles for 1. Raugrin's coastline can be quite beautiful as long as you avoid the volcanic dinosaurs, the sea dinosaurs, and the roaming beach dinosaurs. All right, so stay away from the dinosaurs. It looks like, honestly, we're getting another dinosaur loss and another win for the squirrel. It looks like so far this may as well be called crazy creature type combination winning as opposed to flavor wins, but whatever, that's fine. Let's move on. We are going to look at Survivor's Bond versus Blitz Leech this time. So it's 1 green and 1 for a sorcery that says choose one or both. Return target human creature card from your graveyard to your hand, or return target non-human creature card from your graveyard to your hand. And what did we learn? Never taunt a porcuparrot. Honestly, when you look at some of the cards from this set, it gives you the vibe that this was originally in the second Throne of Eldraine set, and when they decided to collapse it into one, they saved the card design and used it for Ikoria. And then we've got Blitz Leech. 1 black and 5 for a 5/2. When Blitz Leech enters the battlefield, target creature and opponent control gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Remove all counters from that creature. That's kind of funky. The idea of a leech, like leeching counters off a creature, not too shabby. So you've got the Survivor's Bond, where you got these 2 little guys hunkering down in the woods, being all friendly and nice. And then you've got a leech that just kind of shows up out of nowhere. Surprise! And I'm going to give it to the leech. I'm actually going to give the leech the win on this one, my friends. All right? So let us move on. We got Drannith Healer. And Adventurous Impulse. So Drannith Healer is 1 white and 1 for a 2/2 human cleric. Whenever you cycle another card, you gain 1 life. Makes sense for a healer. Flavor text says, the glowstones shine and dinosaurs roar to the south. Business will be brisk tonight. And you can see Buddy running along. He looks dumb. He looks really stupid, in all honesty. The look on his face, he looks like a derp fester. All right, honestly, That's a notch against you. All right, what do we got on the other side? Adventurous Impulse. 1 green. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. An adventure without a companion is hardly an adventure at all. Oh, that flavor text. Oh, with the amount of dislike the companion cards are getting, that's kind of funny to me. It's hardly an adventure without a companion. It's hardly a game without a companion, friends. The artwork on this is really nice, though. You know, like you got the light filtering down through the canopy here and these 2 little guys off on an adventure. The idea of an adventurous impulse, I'm giving this the win. I dig it more. And this guy's face didn't help. All right, moving on. We've got Heightened Reflexes versus Plummet. So Heightened Reflexes is 1 red. Target creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Put a first strike counter on it. And it says, some crystals glow in the presence of monsters, forming a convenient warning system. Some monsters have learned to outrun the light. There's some real inconsistency in the set in terms of what the crystals are supposed to do. Apparently, they're supposed to be a warning system, but they talk about them mutating the creatures and doing other things, but you don't really see any evidence of that in the story. I feel like the whole thing's muddled. The artwork on this is pretty funky, though. You can see this little beast kind of charging in. It almost feels like a card that would give haste more than first strike, but either way, whatever. What do we got here? Plummet. 1 green and 1 for a instant that destroys target creature with flying. Scavengers follow in Skysail's shadow, feasting on the carcasses of monsters that attacked the floating city. All right, that's actually some really cool flavor. You can see in the background here that there are these like hot air balloons. The whole city is made out of like hot air balloons that interlock and become some kind of like floating city. And you can tell they just fired off this bolus that is knocking this dinosaur out of the sky. And there's just the artwork, the coloration of it, this kind of like pale, these almost look like they're in the, like the sun is setting and the light is reflecting off the balloons there. And then the colors of the dinosaur bird here in front, pretty sweet, man. I'm giving this the win. I'm giving this the win. All right, let us move on to the next cards we're going to talk about. Oh, Dranathelia, you're up again. That's not good news. Aegis Turtle. 1 blue for a 0/5 turtle. The endurance of the ancient turtles in a land so harsh makes a strong case for patience, tranquility, and composure. Oh, look at this turtle. Does he really look like a 0/5? Does he really look like he can't do any damage? Like, look at the spikes on his back. This turtle looks like the cover, like it could be the cover of a Metallica album. Imagine I got a copyright music strike for that. That'd be pretty funny. So, I mean, this one's, I'm just going to give it to the turtle. I'm just going to give it to the turtle. Whatever, man. Let's move on. Moving on, we got, oh, look at we got multiple duplicates in just 2 booster packs. It's a mildly disappointing. All right, 1 black and 1 for Unexpected Fangs. It's an instant that says put a +1/+1 counter and a life flick counter on target creature. And the flavor text says, with the frequent mutations, predator-prey relationships seem to change every moment. I already like it here. And that's a quote attributed to Vivian Reed. And the artwork for Unexpected Fangs actually shows this tiny little, like, I don't know, pygmy warthog kind of thing, leaping up and jabbing these fangs, like unexpected fangs, right in your neck, buddy! And it's lifelink and a bonus counter. So did this thing just become like a little vampiric hyena? Oh my god, that's awesome! Okay, this is the winner. This is the winner. I love it. I love it. All right. Oh, Aegis Turtle, we just saw you. All right. Aegis Turtle versus Essence Symbiote. 1 green and 1 for a 2/2 that says whenever a creature you control mutates, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature and you gain 2 life. The flavor text says the Ozolith's appearance spawned a new era of wild mutation on Ikoria. Some creatures hunted different prey, lived in new habitats, and thrived on mutation itself. Okay. I don't think I ever read that flavor text before. I don't even think they covered the Ozolith and what it did that much in the book, to be honest. I mean, it does feature in the story. But anyways, this to me is a more flavorful sort of concept. Like, this is just a little old water turtle. And this right here is an essence symbiote. Like, it's the symbiosis thing. I mean, that makes sense with mutation, but this one's not actually like linking up with the mutating creatures. It's kind of feeding off of others' mutations, which is an interesting idea. I give it the flavor win. Oh, Unexpected Fangs is back. versus Light of Hope. Wasn't that a pretty card? 1 white, choose 1, gain 4 life, destroy target enchantment, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. And you've got this, like, priestess. Oh, is she in Sky Sail? Is that what's going on? Is she in Sky Sail, like, dumping, like, rose petals while the sunlight shines down? My God, this is a really nice moment captured here, honestly. And the fact that it can represent certain different things. It could dispel enchantments on people. It can, like, enhearten you by gaining life. It can make you bolder and stronger. Like, I like it. I like it. I really dig that flavor. The artwork's winning me over. So, while this is a lot of fun, you already did get 1 win, and I do feel like this actually wins flavor-wise, although this is a lot of fun. All right, moving on. We are going into, wait a minute. Common versus uncommon. Oh, wait. Does that mean one of these packs has a foil in it? Oh, that's going to make things weird. Well, I'm going to compare, like, whatever rares are in the pack, I'm going to compare rare to rare, just in case, okay? So, we are going to go Proud Willbonder versus Essence Symbiote. Proud Willbonder is 2 red-green hybrid and 2 for a 4/3 trample human warrior. Creatures you control trample you may have this creature assign its combat damage as though it weren't blocked. The flavor text says, you're little now, yes, but one day your footsteps will make mountains tremble. And that's Gustin. My name's Gustin. You mean Justin? No, I'm special. All right, so you've got a dude with his helmet on that matches his little shoulder buddy, and he's obviously really proud of. I'm so proud of you, pal. I don't know, man. This is gonna get the flavor win. This is still a cool flavor. All right, moving on. What do we got next? We've got a Reconnaissance mission and Rooting Moloch. So Reconnaissance mission is 2 blue and 2. It's an enchantment that says whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. And it's got cycling too. The Bonders work with creatures that fly, slink, and burrow. Assume they know everything. And that is Kudro's daughter. General Kudro's daughter. Okay. So I guess the idea is just like they're flying in to learn stuff. All right. And then we've got a Rooting Moloch, 1 red and 4 for a 4/4 lizard. When it enters the battlefield, exile target card with cycling ability from your graveyard. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. Okay. It just shows a lizard standing over some random crystals. There's no connection between the ability whatsoever and the card. So this can't win the flavor battle. It has to be Reconnaissance mission. All right. That's simple. All right, now we are going to do Cunning Nightbonder versus Lead the Stampede. So Cunning Nightbonder is 2 black-blue hybrid for a 2/2 with flash. Spells with flash you cast cost 1 less to cast and can't be countered. That's not too shabby at all. We are each other's shadows, fleeting yet always present. And then we've got Lead the Stampede. 1 green and 2 for a sorcery that says look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal any number of creature cards from among them and put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. You look at the artwork, you can see Vivian leading a stampede of beasts. Never really happened in the story as far as I recall, but whatever, it's fine, works as a card. And the Cunning Nightbonder has this, the artwork on Cunning Nightbonder is really nice, actually. The human rogue, I love her little like leather outfit and the crazy 4-eyed like demon fox, but I'm giving it to the Nightbonder. All right, we said we're going to do rare versus rare. So, oh, look at that. Look at that. Mythos of Vadrak versus Shevel, Bane of Monsters. So, the Mythos of Vadrak is 2 red and 2 for a sorcery that deals 5 damage, divided as you choose among any number of target creatures or planeswalkers. If a blue and a white was spent to cast it until your next turn, those permanents can't attack or block, and their activated abilities can't be activated. And that is versus Shevel, who is a green and a black for a 1/3 legendary human rogue with Death Touch. At the beginning of your upkeep, if your opponents control no permanents with bounty counters on them, put a bounty counter on target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. Whenever a permanent an opponent controls with a bounty counter on it dies, you gain 3 life and draw a card. So this is the concept of taking bounties and claiming the bounties, and the artwork shows him in front of a successfully cleared monster nest. And then you have the Mythos of Vadrak, which, I mean, dude, the flavor on this is a cave painting with what looks like a crazy shadow dragon coming and breathing electrical fire down on all these people. Like, dude, these are both good choices. I mean, the abilities of the card, like the damage does tie into this, and the whole concept that it like, oh, they can't do anything afterwards, that is pretty strong. But this guy's bounty flavor is really strong too. At the end of the day, I think I'm gonna have to go with Seb McKinnon, because I mean, dude, the artwork is just, his cave painting artworks are absolutely fantastic. Okay, so what do we got here? We've got the foil common of a Zagoth crystal versus Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. That's what we're looking at here. Okay, why is it not focusing properly on these cards now? What's the deal? Is it because these are up here? Let's just fix that, shall we? Does that make it better? Yes, excellent. Okay, so Zagoth crystal is 3 mana. It taps to add a black, green, or blue, and it's got cycling of 2. From the fertile muck of Zagoth, everything, animal, botanical, and crystalline, grows with rugged beauty. That artwork looks great, honestly. And with the foiling, ooh, very pretty. Then apparently can't even hold the cards. We've got Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. 1 red and 1 for an instant. It deals damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. If that creature or planeswalker would die this turn, exile it instead. And it says, the sound of Vadrok's gigantic wings is ominous, but the true terror is when they fall silent. And you can see Vadrok chasing down some weird little, like, mouse rhino. I don't even know. I don't like this artwork. I don't like it. I like this artwork a lot more. You know what? I'm going to give it to the crystal. Oh, we got a swamp and an island. Which of these lands is more? Oh, they both exemplify their own concepts. Like, this swamp has the like rib cage. Oh, it's kind of a green-black vibe to it, because there's like growth growing up off of this as well. But you got like the rib cage and then this gigantic skull of some beast, which makes sense for Lair of the Behemoths. There's that feel to it, so that's good. And the island actually has a really nice, like, this feels like you could be at a cottage or something and enjoying the view off of the hilltop. Like, these are both very nice for different reasons. I'm going to go with, I'm in a more idyllic mood, so it really could go either way with these, but I'm going to pick the island. And down to the tokens, we have a 1/1 human soldier who is an individual who is jumping to defend Skysail, it looks like. Are they leaping down, like, off of an airship? Like, you can see Skysail in the background. That's pretty crazy. The beast is also insane, though, man. This has the whole, like, you could see this wandering out in some kind of anime or as, like a spirit beast on a quest. You could totally see that, too. Jeez. You know what? I like the beast more. We're gonna go with the beast. Okay, so let's see which pack won. Did it really boil down this way? Like so many cards from the left-hand pack? Did I accidentally move some cards over? Was I not paying attention? Wait. The Will Bonder, you didn't even win. What did I do? What did I do? Oh my god, guys. I blew it. I don't even know how to do my own concept. I'm a moron. What? Okay, that one. Okay, all right. That's accurate now. And then, okay, these one on this side. Was there any winners that I accidentally left out? Oh, no, okay, so I only actually made one tiny mistake. So we can see clearly pack 1 is the victor by a massive landslide. Thus ends the flavor battle. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. I like doing different weird styles of booster openings rather than just your crack, here's my rare, okay, bye. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Shout out to my patrons and channel members for supporting what I do here. Thanks for coming by, everybody. We will hang out again very soon.